Hello, this is How to Schizophrenia, aka Samuel Press, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my first experiencing with auditory hallucinations. But before that, I just want to say I'm sorry for taking a year hiatus off the channel. It's basically just been I've been busy with other projects, like writing a book, getting my website up and running, doing some SEO and stuff. And editing my book has really taken out an exhausting amount of time for me. Uh, but I got some great news, and a publisher is interested in looking it over. So that's why I have to finish this book and make it perfect. So let's jump into today's video. It's gonna be about, as I said before, auditory hallucinations. The first time I had this, it was just noise and horrible. And I don't know, you guys probably know this. The negative voices at first, they seem the worst, just the fucking worst. It's mind-bogglingly overwhelming when you hear those first extreme voices just going in your head. And I remember I was smoking a joint down at the basement of my apartment block. I lived at home at this time. I think I was about 17, 18 years old or something. And I could hear through the concrete like voices. And I figured, oh, it must be the neighbors who were living on the first floor. But it wasn't. It was just whispering, and there was constant noise, and it was so weird. And I didn't even pay attention to it. I just thought, oh, there was a bunch of noise here. What's up with that? But sooner or later, it escalated. It will always escalate, and then it just went bonkers down the toilet for me. Because the voices started being more than noise, being chairs being lifted, scratched, things being thrown. I heard the sound of the birds changed into other voices, like a bird would say "Wee," but in my mind it would say "you're worthless," and kind of fit the tone of how the sound came out. It was really weird, but I think all schizophrenics might have experienced that at one point or another. But it was very overwhelming, especially because I was living in this apartment block with apartments staring out everywhere. So it's just windows, windows, windows. And all of these windows were just making me even more paranoid, which just made me stay inside and get worse voices. So the moral of the story is conquer your fears as soon as possible. Don't wait for the voices to take hold of you, because they're not real. What I did was I gave them too much power, and then I built in habits which supported that power. That's a very stupid strategy, and I would consider really just embracing it as soon as possible, even though it's super overwhelming at first. I mean, if you're just getting this illness and you have experienced these kinds of negative symptoms, or positive symptoms, sorry, but negative voices of positive syndrome, whatever. It's basically better to just embrace them as much as you can, and just remember it's a phase. They will go away. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video on this little morality tale of how to overcome this sort of issue. Yeah, take care.